Hello everyone, it's Birdie the Recycled Hippie Chick. Still a few shadows, but I took this great big honkin' light down. It was so bright, which I loved just doing my art journaling. My husband and I found it. I should have just flipped a couple of them up instead of taking the whole thing down. You screw it in the socket and you can use 1, 2, or 3, however you wish, of these lights. So I went back to my normal lighting, and I'm going to put that over my work tables. And I have this one journal I'm trying to finish, and just doing a little tweaking. I want to add some dingle dangles, and I had this little pin that I got in all that stuff that my friend gave me, and I was going to hang 4 little, I call them clusters, on there, and put that right there, and then I'll do a walkthrough. But I thought, well, my husband came in. We have a neighbor down the road that he's met, and they bonded, became buddies, and I call him my husband's boyfriend. I said, are you going to your boyfriend's house? He said, yeah, I'm going to go down there for a little bit and hang out. So I thought, what the heck? I'll go out and work on my dingle dangles. And then I said again, what the heck? Why don't we do a video? So here we are doing a video of the dingle dangles and just visiting. Do I want to just leave that one on there? That might be too long if I leave that on there. I took the squirrels in to granddaughter's kindergarten class today. Oh my goodness. And then my daughter teaches special needs, and her kids are in different classes, in the regular classes with a para. So we went to each class and got her kids out and showed them the baby squirrels, and I also took them to my granddaughter Rosie's kindergarten class. So that was quite fun. And I gotta make sure I'm on frame. So that was quite fun. And I just threw them in one of those sack looking over the shoulder bags that you have. I just threw them in one of those in their hat, and off we went, and they just did fine. They just huddled down in there and hung out in their satchel, and we went and showed the kids. So that was a good time. I have this little, I have all these beads. Look at all these beads I have. And then I call them clusters of things that are started, already kind of put together, that I take off of jewelry or something, and that I can hang by itself. And I just kind of fish through these clusters and find what I want, because they've already got the jump rings on and stuff. And it's kind of already made for you. And please, I think all I have to do is slide it off. So, I don't know if I talked to you guys since my doctor's appointment. I've had a doctor's appointment set for a new doctor, a new general physician, because I've been 5 years and my other one has not helped me at all with the Lyme and stuff. So, and maybe she can't, but at least tell me you can't. So anyway, I just haven't liked the office. I've gone there absolutely all my life, since 1979. I actually babysat my doctor when she was in grade school. I was her babysitter in the summers. And now I'm leaving. So I have had this appointment set for a month to go meet my new doctor. I thought, you know what? I'm not going to start her right out with a grocery list. I have to get a physical for my husband's insurance every year. So I thought, we'll start out with just a physical, and I'll get to know her and see if I'm going to like her. Look at that. Instant dingle dangle. And so she was a month out on new patients. So I've been waiting a month. And I wrote down, I don't know why, brainless that I am, it should not surprise anyone, I wrote down 11:30 in my Should I just, that's too fat. I'm not going to use that one. In my day planner. Well, that morning, you know, I go back to bed when my husband goes to work. And I don't usually wake up till 9 or 10. I woke up and there was a text on my phone saying, don't forget about your appointment this morning. It was 9:15 when I woke up. Don't forget about your appointment this morning with your new doctor at 9:30. I had a coronary. So I had to call the doctor's office, and I told him, I am about 15 minutes from that little town. But I said, listen, I have done something terrible. And I told him, and I said, I can get there in 30 minutes, but I cannot make it in 15. And she said, well, you're going to have to reschedule then. So I'm 2 more weeks out from meeting my new doctor. And I'm laughing now, but I'm so mad at myself. That little ball is going to... You know what? I think I've done dangles and stuff with you guys before, but I am not a jewelry person. Whoever does jewelry, kudos to you, because this is not fun. This is so tedious, and it makes me irritable. Anyway, 2 more weeks, I'll meet my new doctor. And I won't freak her out. That's what my line book says. It says, don't freak your doctor out all at once. It says, remember, because the guy that wrote my line book, Dr. Rawls, he was an OBGYN before he got Lyme and had to quit working. So he says, don't freak your doctor out with your whole list of stuff you want to ask them. Remember, they've only scheduled you for 15 minutes. Average doctor schedules 15 minutes. So you don't want them sitting in there listening to you go on and on and on. And in the back of their mind, they're going, holy crap, I've got to get to the next person. I don't ever want to see this lady again, blah, blah, blah. You know, you want to keep it to where they like you. So I'm not going to ask her all of my questions the first time. And I'm going to warn her that I will have a grocery list. My other friend, Sasha, she said, you know, that I should send all of my, you know, records over so she knows where I've been and all that stuff. Well, first of all, I am going to, but not till I find out I like her. You know, I don't want to send all my records to a new doctor that I don't even know if I'm going to like them. So I'll go first, feel her out, see if I'm going to like her, and then I'll have my records sent over. And I'm not even sure if they even read those records, you know? I'm really not. Is it cute, little dingle dangles? And that way, yes, this is making me happy about putting this on here. But if somebody buys this and they don't like it, guess what? They can just unclip it, take it off. That's the beauty of it. Yes, it's making me happy for the moment. But if somebody doesn't like it, they can remove it. Okay, now we'll continue on with my dingle dangles. I have this whole thing full of pearls that I just don't use, and I'm going to start putting at least one of my dingle dangle strings with each journal, I think, are going to be pearls, because I got to get rid of some of these. I've got to start using my stuff. I almost started my video outside at the burn pile. I have a feed bag. You know what a 50-pound feed bag looks like. Like, you know, like y'all have chickens and goats, right? So you know what feed bag is. Great. I just took these stupid things off of there, and my string's not going to fit through the hole. So I have a 50-pound bag. Well, so much for the that pearl idea. I have a 50-pound bag of feed, a feed bag out there with greeting cards in it. And I was going to start my video out at the burn pile showing you guys that, hey, look here, I am burning my, what's the odds? What's the odds of that not having a ring on it? I'm burning my bag of greeting cards. 50-pound bag. Feed bag full of greeting cards. That's how many I have. Now, I've already gone through them and kept what I want. You know, I have these great big drawers behind me that used to be in some Kmart with the patterns in them back in the day. And so I have a bunch stuck in one of those drawers that I can use in my greeting card, my journals, because I like to just use them as a, you know, instant page. And I had that many left over. So when y'all hold up your little basket, where'd that little ring go? Saying, oh my gosh, I've got too many greeting cards. You just remember Amy. And you'll know you don't have too many greeting cards. There it is. But I went out and it was too windy. So they're sitting still on my screened-in porch. How in the heck am I going to do this? You guys. Oh, I have to laugh or I'm going to cuss and throw these things across the room. You know, this is on a thread, so I thought I could put it in between the little thread strings. There we go. Nope. And run my little ring through and hook it on my Dingle Dangle. So anyway, pray for me that I have the strength when the wind stops blowing to continue my burn time, because I had almost decided on my way back to the house, I'd already almost talked myself into keeping them again. Oh, just put them in the shed. Just put them in the shed. That way when you run out in the house, you can go out and get them. No, because the mice would probably build a condo in them if I took them out to the shed. Or termites. Oh my gosh, we have termites terrible around here. We have an entire colony in this neighborhood. So, I mean, I can't even put mulch in the yard. The termites. You lift up my mulch in the flower beds, and even if it's cedar, you lift up the mulch and it's just full of termites eating the mulch. That's how bad they are in this neighborhood. So, Amy got to burn her cards. It's a bad deal. I'm going to push pause unless I can find something else in here without going over. I want to go ahead and finish these Dingle Dangles. And then I can do a walkthrough. That'll be cute. Look at this. This, you know, I don't know if I've ever told you guys, I collect locust shells. This is not, but doesn't it look like one? This is just a little knobby jobby of wood that I found in the woods somewhere. And I thought it was a locust shell and it wasn't. But I've saved it. I don't know. It's just so adorable. I have jars of locust shells from gardening that I have picked up over the years. Whenever I see one, I save them. Yes. Yes. Loretta, yes, she's special. She is. You coined it. You said I was special. I am. I save locust shells. Yep, not all these are going to be able to be used. Well, here's a little. So what have you guys been doing? Grandma, what you been doing with your grandkids out there? You live too far away, Grandma Z. We need to be able to have coffee sometimes, and you live on the other side of the world from me. I think we could hang together. Your grandkids are adorable, or your granddaughter that does your videos with you. She does not have a shy bone in her body. She just gets in there and does it. And you know, that thing scared me. You know, my granddaughter Paisley, she has a video right now that she made her own art journal video and did a painting. At 4 years old, she did her own art journal, or her own painting video on here, and showed me how to set up my YouTube channel at 4. And after that scare came about with the kids saying, you know, if you have any kid content or whatever, we're going to fine you so many thousands of dollars. I took her video off. I started with her video and deleted it because I was scared to death to get fined from YouTube. Because you have to promise, you have to put in your you have to check when you download a video, no, this is not for children, to keep yourself safe. So I was scared to death. But man, I would love for Paisley to be able to download her video. This may be too long. Well, I'll just do that one on the next one. I'll put this one over here on. And so yeah, it's sitting on my phone. We had to do it in 3 parts because, you know, she'd have to stop and dry or whatever, and she would accidentally push stop instead of pause. And so it's 3 pieces. And she did the cutest little, she created her little painting on paper first, and then she went in and did a journal. I mean, I say journal, it's a painting. And she did a video doing it in 3 parts. And I just never put it on. She would love it. She would love it if I did. She does her own little TikTok videos, making her slime and stuff like that. She's into making slime right now. And I'm going to do one more. I don't usually do this many, but I like this one. Maybe I should just leave it. It's a naked journal. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. Because somebody's going to want to finish these last 3 strings with their own Dingle Dangles if they want. So, I'm going to stop this video and then start it back up again and show my walkthrough, okay? Bye-bye from Birdie for a second.